Welcome back in. A stolen piece of art likely taken during World War II, found decades later inside the Cleveland Museum of Art.
Elizabeth Van Mitri tells us how it got here and shows us the moment it was returned to its owner.
Carved in stone, just over 22 inches tall, this early Roman Egyptian statue, simply titled Statue of a Man, has quietly stood inside the Cleveland Museum of Art since 1991. But only now is the truth about where it came from being told. A new line in its museum label reveals the twist, lent by the state of Libya.
It is a sad irony that the statue, cherished in antiquity and cared for in Libya, thereafter disappeared.
At a private ceremony held inside of the museum, a document was signed, sealing the fate of this piece of history. It will return home.
It's a very important day for us, especially that we are able to acquire back a piece of a property that belongs to Libya, and the acknowledgement of the museum that it belongs to Libya.
Its past, once hazy, is now coming into focus. The last known record placed it in Libya in 1941 inside the Museum of Ptolemais, destroyed that same year during World War II under the British occupation. A possible photo of this statue taken in Switzerland in the 1960s. But its whereabouts unknown until last year, when the Libyan Department of Antiquities traced it back to Cleveland.
When they reached out to us and we looked into it, they were absolutely right.
And today, inside a building full of relics of the past and artifacts of ancient worlds, an agreement was made.
The document that we signed today recognizes as Libyan property.
The deal was put in writing. What was once lost will be returned.
And we are proud that our museum may now help to right this wrong.
But this isn't the end. It's the beginning of something deeper.
It'll be an exchange of not only pieces of art, but also of all kind of knowledge and information that help in enriching our, tradition and culture.
Dr. Mohammed Faroj Mohammed Al-Falous, chair of Libya's Department of Antiquities, says the museum's transparency and willingness to return what isn't theirs meant the statue could stay a little longer.
This made us agree to loan this piece to stay in the museum for at least 5 years so that the public can benefit from seeing it and see part of our history.
Statue of a Man became the first object ever lent by Libya's Department of Antiquities to an American museum. A quiet figure with a long-lost story, finally ready to be told. For News 5, I'm Elizabeth Van Mitri.